milk of the word, that they may grow here thereby. You know, a baby got to have that breast milk. That's the best milk. That they may grow. If so be ye have tasted that Most High Mashiach Yahushua is gracious, to whom coming as unto a living stone, disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of the Most High and precious. See? We got to be those lively stones. But we got to be among each other a certain way. Jumping down to verse 12. Having your conversation and your conscience honest among the Gentiles, that whereas they speak against you as evildoers, they may by your good works, which they shall behold, glorify the Most High in the day of visitation. Submit yourselves to every ordinance of man for the Most High's sake. That's orders. You got to submit yourselves to the order of the men or the elders that the Most High has set over you. For the Most High's sake, for Mashiach Yahushua's sake, whether it be to the king or supreme, or unto governors, as unto them that are sent by him, for the punishment of evildoers, and for the praise of them that do well. See, Most High said these certain individuals that have rank in this world, to the ones that's pleasing the Most High. Remember he said, if you please the Most High, he may give your enemies bear peace with you. To give you praise for doing well. For so is the will of the Most High, that with well-doing ye may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. When you're doing well. But if you don't, then you're going to find the wrath of the Most High. Because you're going to do contrary to what he say do. Go to Hebrews, the 3rd chapter. Hebrews, the 3rd chapter. And we're going to start at the 6th verse. But a Mashiach, as a son over his own house, whose house we are, if we hold fast the confidence and the rejoicing of the hope firm unto the end. Can't fall off. You can't go over here, go over there. You're going to be like a chicken with his head cut off. Oh, just running around, don't know where to go. You got to hold firm to the calling that Most High called you in unto the end. Wherefore, as the Holy Spirit said, today, if ye will hear his voice, from all that's been said, today, this day, if you will hear his voice, harden not your hearts. Don't harden your hearts, as in the provocation, in the day of temptation in the wilderness. Don't harden your minds. When your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years, let them walk around in the wilderness for 40 years, kill them all, till all of them was dead. Wherefore I was grieved with that generation, and said, they do always err in their heart. They always erred in their mind, doing the wrong thing. Hearing what's coming out, and you just gonna get the attitude with me or with someone else that's bringing the same thing out. What's the word of the Most High? You take it and go over it. It's not gonna change. It's gonna be here. Been here before you were born. Gonna be here whenever you're gone. Or if you make it to the kingdom, still gonna be here. So when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my works 40 years, wherefore I was grieved with that generation, and said, they do always err in their heart, and they have not known my ways. See? That's a lot of our problems of our people in these last days. They don't know the way of the Most High. They don't know the ways of the Most High. So I swear in my wrath. Listen, he swore in his wrath. They shall not enter into my rest. They ain't entering into Israel. Take heed. For all that you've heard, take heed, brethren, lest there be in any of you an evil heart of unbelief of what's coming out. His word. An evil mind, and you don't believe. And departing from the living power. Because it's his word. But exhort one another daily while it's called today. You got to exhort one another daily as it's called today, and not be just so quick to just put each other down so fast. Throw each other under the bus and run over them. Lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. You hear that? That's why your mind is so hard, because you're dealing with deceit. And where that start with the devil, you're dealing with the devil. And you're going into sin. That's why I say he's waiting for you. He's waiting for you to sin. That's why that unclean spirit go get complete number of demons. Wicked demons, more wicked than themselves, to dwell in you. Now you got to clean yourself up all over again. It says, for we are made partakers of Mashiach, if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast until the end. You notice something that keep coming to you. This got to be until the end, not just temporarily. Oh, I'm going to do it today, but I ain't going to do it tomorrow. No, this got to be consistently until the end. While it is said today, if you will hear his voice, once again, harden not your hearts, harden not your minds, as in the provocation. He killed everybody. For something that was like 500, it was 600,000 that came into the wilderness. I got to keep reminding you. He's telling you, this in the New Testament. He killed 599,998 and only left 2. That was Caleb and Joshua. Well, some of you don't fear the Most High. You think, oh, you're going to get by. You're going to keep on being wicked and have this malice and certain spirits that you have, and think the Most High ain't going to deal with you. Better take heed and humble yourself. Verse 15, while it is said today, this day, if ye will hear his voice, harden not your hearts, as in the provocation. For some, when they had heard, did provoke. However, not all that came out of Egypt by Moses, but with whom was he grieved 40 years? Was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness? You hear this? But your carcass is not going to fall when we go into the wilderness again, because you all that, right? You living right. You don't never have the wrong feelings against your brothers and sisters. And you know you do. That's why you got to change it. Become a new creature. Be born again. A new man, a new woman. That's pleasing in the eyes of the Most High. Because he said what? Was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness? And to whom sware he that they should not enter into his rest, but to them that believe not? So we see that they could not enter in because of unbelief. So you can take it however you want to take it, but this is real. You can say you believe if you want to, but your non-faithful self will not enter into the Most High's rest. This rest gonna last forever. That's what we're going through, all we're going through, so that we can be able to be there with him and live forever and ever and ever. That's why you gotta let it go. Shalom.